What's up, everyone? I'm going to show you how to make a super cute ice cream fake cake. And I'm using a 4x4 cake dummy. And I have it on a cake spinner. And I got that mini cake spinner in Hobby Lobby. I didn't have a cake board, guys. But if you do have one, I recommend for you to put your cake dummy on a cake board. If you're going to do it like me, you're going to have to wait till your cake completely dries for you to transfer it to a cake board. Now I'm adding some spackle in a cup and I'm using dab and I added some white paint. Yes, I know the spackle is white, but you're supposed to put white paint in your white spackle so it doesn't turn color on you. So I'm just mixing and I'm going to add a little bit more paint and I'm going to keep mixing. Now we're gonna add the spackle on the cake dummy. And you're gonna put it all over the cake dummy and you're gonna put an even amount all over the cake dummy. That's very important. You do not want to have a thicker layer of spackle on one side of the cake and then a thin layer on the other side. It's gonna look funny. So just try to put your spackle on evenly throughout the whole cake dummy. Now we're going to add some spackle on top of the cake dummy. Now the fun part. You're going to get your sprinkles and you're going to get your cake. And now you're going to turn this into an ice cream cake. And you're going to add your sprinkles all over your cake. Only on the sides, not on the top. Just on the sides. You're going to dab on your sprinkles. Do not dab too hard. It's just for them to attach to the spackle. You don't want too much of the spackle to come through your sprinkles. So do it very lightly. Now we're going to get the ice cream cone ready and the ice cream scoops. I got my molds on Amazon. That's a cone mold. And I'm just going to add some clay in there. But before I add my clay, sometimes the clay gets stuck in your mold. And I'm going to add some baby oil so it could release much better. I'm going to do the same thing to the ice cream scoops. Now I'm going to roll my clay like into a cone and I'm going to stick it inside my ice cream cone mold. My cone mold, I mean. And make sure you pack it up nice and full so it can get the impressions of the cone. Now I'm going to take another piece of clay and I'm just going to stick it on top of the cone so it could release. And you see how it released. And I'm just going to take the scissors and just cut that off. You're not going to see that. And there you have it. You got your cone out the mold. Now we're going to do the ice cream scoop. And I'm going to just, remember, put some baby oil in your molds if they give you a hard time. So I'm just rolling my clay into a ball and I'm just sticking it in the ice cream scoop mold. And I'm packing it up really, really good so you could get all the details of the ice cream scoop. Then I'm going to grab a piece of clay and I'm just going to pop it right out. There you go. And you're going to cut it with a scissor. Now I'm taking some spackle and a little bit of pink paint. The same thing I did with the white spackle, I did it with the pink spackle. I'm sorry, I did it off camera. But it's the same way. And now I'm just going to add the pink spackle on top. And I'm just going to do it like the messy way. Like if the ice cream scoops, are melting. So I'm just going to add some pink spackle on the front. And like I said, I'm just going to make it look a little messy. Now, since now I have enough of the pink spackle on, I'm going to attach my ice cream scoops, and I'm going to put them like on top of each other, but like slanted like that. And then I'm going to put the other one right on top. Just like that. Now I'm going to get ready to attach the cone. I'm trying to see how it's going to look better. And I think, you know, a little bit to the side it will look better. So I'm gonna take some pink spackle, and I'm going to put some around the rim of the cone, or the edge, whatever you want to call that part. But I'm just gonna add some spackle right there on the edge, and after I add the spackle, I'm gonna add some sprinkles, and I'm gonna make the cone look real pretty. I'm also putting some spackle on the top of the cone. And I did steal a little bit from the cake because I didn't want to make any more. You only putting sprinkles on the side of your cone. You're not putting it on the top of the cone, just on the sides. Now I'm going to take a wood dowel, and I'm going to put it where I want my cone to be. And I'm going to cut my wood dowel a little bit because it's too long. And then I'm going to stab it in. And just be careful, and when you stabbing it in, just twist it while it's going in, so like that you don't mess up your ice cream scoops. Remember, your ice cream scoops are still soft because they wet. And now you're gonna put your cone. And when you put your cone, you're gonna put it like in a diagonal way. You're not gonna put it straight in. You want it to look, a little to the side. And there we go. A super cute ice cream cake. Perfect for the summer. Super, super cute.